Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. It's still me, Obiama Okoli, aka Lily Roxy 86. So, how are you all doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you're having a wonderful time. I hope you're staying safe. So, guys, welcome back to another episode. Today, we're discussing misconceptions in a relationship, misconceptions in marriage. Before we dive into the topic, I want to acknowledge our subscribers. Thank you guys for always coming to watch my videos. Thanks for all the likes, the share. Thanks for the tips. Thanks for everything you've done to ensure that this channel keeps growing. I really do appreciate you guys. And I pray that God bless you richly for me in Jesus' name. Amen. So if you're coming here for the first time as well, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And I hope you're going to subscribe at the end of watching this video. Believe me, you're not going to regret doing that. And turn on the notification button so you also get more videos from me. So back to our topic. So today's topic is misconceptions in relationships. So I was thinking, I said, what's the reason why a lot of persons get into marriage with build up expectations, having a lot of misconceptions before stepping into marriage. And those are one of the reasons why these people, the first few years of marriage becomes too difficult for them. I was one of those people, so I wouldn't exempt myself from that. I had a lot of misconceptions, a lot of expectations before going into marriage. So those misconceptions are the things we're going to talk about today. Because whether you want to believe it or not, a lot of problems that we have in marriage is because of those misconceptions. Because those were the things we thought. Even we didn't know whether it was true or fact, but those were thinking. And if we're now in marriage and things are not working that way, that's where the problem arises. So one of the major misconceptions we have about marriage is people think that their partner is going to change when they get married to a person. Let's say, for instance, we're in a relationship and we have a partner that has this very, very, very bad humanizing attitude. Let me just use that as an example. Or we have, a partner that humanizes a lot, or a female partner that goes after different men, that does not settle with one person, does not know how to commit, that does not believe in long-term relationship, that does not want to commitment. So we that love them so much, that wants to spend the rest of our lives with them, we usually have this belief that if I get married to this person, she's gonna stop running around sleeping with different men, he's gonna stop humanizing, he's gonna stop this, she's gonna stop that. The truth is, if you've been in a long-term relationship with someone and you've continually seen this attitude that is in there, that is there, even in this long-term relationship, he's engaged to you, or you guys are engaged, and she's still cheating on you, or he's still cheating on you, there's more likelihood that even in marriage, those attitudes are going to still be there. People don't change that easily. It takes the grace of God for them to do. So don't have the impression that, oh, you know why she's behaving like this? The reason she's going after so many men is because I'm not married to her. The reason he's going after so many women is because I'm not married to him. So if we get married, he's going to cut off all those humanizing attitudes, or she's going to stop sleeping around. So sometimes people don't really change just because of there's a title that has changed, or just because you put a ring on the finger. No. Something that is already inbuilt, in most people are inbuilt. A lot of persons though change, right? A lot of persons, they say, oh yeah, this is marriage, I'm committed, let me change. But not in 100% of cases. When we talk of this change, it could be something else. It could just not be humanizing. It could be that the person is dirty, and you'd be like, oh yeah, I'm going to show her how to stop being dirty, or show him or teach him how to stop being dirty. And now you guys are married, you've been trying your best, teaching and trying to make this person to, stop this dirty habit, and it still continues to be there. So one misconception people usually have is that when we're married, those bad attitudes of hers or his is going to change. That is not correct. So the next one, people usually say that happy couples don't argue. That's not true. For the fact that you see them on social media or on outing or outside, strolling, talking, gisting, laughing all the time, does not mean they don't argue. Argument is just a way of both of you, sometimes you guys just argue to be able to reach an impasse. You guys have to argue, you disagree because you don't agree with this person's point. You want your opinion to be heard. He wants his opinion to be heard. And then that leads to an argument. But your maturity level is what makes you to, move past it. So there's certainly going to be arguments on a lot of stuff. It could be on your finances. could be on your investments, it could be on raising your kids, it could be on even food, something as minor as food, what we eat or how you cook. It could be something like that. But there's certainly going to be an argument. But the thing that makes you guys to be able to stay together is for you guys to be able to overcome and agree at a point. You know, agree to disagree. Allow everyone to his own or her opinion. And at the end of the day, you guys make decision that is most appropriate for the both of you. So, couples that are happy also argue. The next thing, we also believe that if we marry the one, that marriage is going to be easier. Believe me, marriage is not hard. Let me just say that. Marriage is not hard and it's not easy at the same time. Marriage is just that sometimes it can overstretch you and sometimes you can feel like the most luckiest person in the world. So it's just a mixture of the both of them. But for the fact that you married Mr. Right does not mean that things are going to be easy. You guys are still going to be having ups and downs, disagreements and agreements, conflict here and there, and you guys will be able to resolve it and live continually. So, Mr. Right or Mr. Wrong, the main thing is that marriage is marriage. It doesn't change because you married Mr. Right. So, another misconceptions people have, people think that, oh, because I love him and he loves me, he should be able to tell what I'm thinking. No. Believe me, you're not marrying a prophet. You're not marrying a soothsayer. You're marrying just a person like you, right? So marriage does not change the fact that he cannot see beyond your body language or beyond what you present to him. That he loves you does not mean that he's going to know what you're thinking. You know, sometimes we know a lot about our spouse. That is true. We know so much about our spouse. But we don't know so much the extent of knowing what they are thinking or what they actually want if they don't say it. That is why communication is vital. So don't expect that because he loves me in marriage, he's going to always know what I want. Even before I take my first step, he already knows what I'm going to. No, that's not it. There's nothing like that. The next misconceptions that people usually have in marriage is that they feel that our marriage is not going to be healthy because we're different. We have a lot of differences. He has different values and beliefs. And for that reason, it's not going to be okay for us to be couples. No. The thing is, no two persons are the same. You guys were raised in two different homes with two different values and beliefs. So you guys, he might be an extrovert, you might be an introvert. That's his difference. So the only thing that's going to make sure that you guys make it as a couple is both of you respecting your differences, not criticizing the other person's differences. If he's someone that's an extrovert and you guys have been in a relationship and you're okay with him or her being an extrovert, having friends, hanging out, being very social, and you are an introvert and you're okay with this relationship, it's not going to change in marriage. And it does not mean that you guys cannot be husband and wife because he's an extrovert and you're an introvert. Most times, it's even better when you guys have those differences. Most times, you guys attract each other more with those differences. So don't say because, no, he's a very loud person and you know me, I'm very gentle and quiet. I don't want him for a husband. We're not going to make a couple. No. The only thing that can actually pose as a problem for you guys is the way you guys respond to those differences. He's loud, you're gentle. That's his person, and you've already accepted him for that. So there's nothing you can do about it. You can actually adjust to him. He is going to also adjust to you. That's how marriage works. Another thing I want to talk before we even stop this is that people usually have this misconception, this idea of who their partner is. So I'm dating you and I've known everything about you. I know the real you, but I chose to make up this person in my head. You know, we're allowed to have fantasies because we want to give ourselves that relaxing thinking and, hoping that everything is going to be well. Having that your thinking, a happy ending kind of mind, and you're happy. When you remember those kind of fantasies, it makes you happy. It makes you feel, overwhelmed. You make you feel healthy mentally. But we need to be realistic. We need to stop loving an idea and love the real person in the relationship. Don't love the idea of the person you're dating. Love the real person you're dating. What do I mean when I say this? When I say this is that sometimes, even though these people keep on telling you this is who I am, keep on showing you this is who I am, we kind of, in order to make ourselves feel good, we kind of make up another character on our head who this person is. And then we say, yeah, because he's like this, I expect him to know what I'm thinking. I expect him to be able to leave the house every day and come back and make me happy. I expect him to be the best husband. I expect me to be his best friend. I don't expect him to have any other friend. I expect both of us to always go for a walk. I expect that every morning he wakes me up and we'll go for the gym. And then he asks me, what do you want for the day? He gives me breakfast in bed, or she gives me breakfast in bed. I expect that she does this for me, he does this for me. So those are expectations of this person. Those are our ideas of this person. But realistically, who is this person? To be realistic, this person is just a normal human being that is imperfect, just like you that is imperfect. And both of you, you're in your imperfection, you've come together to make a couple, a partner. So how do you make things work? It's just for you guys to realistically face your fears together, face your challenges together, and accept and adjust in your relationship. So if we're able to clear off all these misconceptions, things will work better in marriage. Another thing, people used to, because we watch a lot of, I've said it before in one of my videos, the first video I made, which is things I wished I knew before marriage. You know, because we watch a lot of soap operas, we watch a lot of love movies, and we watch a lot of things on the TV. So we already have this mindset. Oh, this is how marriage is. It's happy, 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 happy. Joy, 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 joy. So if you have this impression, when you get into the marriage, the first conflict that you have as a couple, you want to run out. So it's not always like that. Sometimes there's conflict. Sometimes there's disagreement. Sometimes you guys can be so happy that you're like, oh my God, I'm so lucky. So that's how marriage works. There's the happy time, there's the sad times. But above all, when you work on all your fears together as a couple, you understand that this two imperfect person has actually come to become one perfect person. There's no perfect relationship, but you guys will continue to work together to make sure that your relationship will attain the height which you expect for it to. So guys, if you're still watching me here, thank you very, 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 very much. Thank you for always coming to watch my video. I really do appreciate your presence. Don't fail to subscribe, don't fail to like, don't fail to turn on your notification bell so you continue to get more videos from me. So thank you very much today for everything. I'll see you next week. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.